Hello friends. My focus today or this week is going to be on the Splendid Day Suite found on page 64 and 65 of the new July to December mini, which you can see here. And I hope you all have gotten yours. If you haven't, give me a ring and I'll be sure to send one to you. This is the little card that I made that I'm going to talk about today. I love the Z fold. That's kind of my go-to when I want to make a card, especially to show off the papers. So let's begin. Let's look on page 64. And you can see there's so many designs that go with this suite. You can just case them out of the catalog or use some that I've made. And I have more examples on in my Facebook group. So here's what you get in the suite. You get, of course, the stamp set, which is lovely, and has nine cling stamps and some lovely sayings. It's a two-stepper, so if you don't know how to do a two-step stamp, let me know and I will help you with it. Here's the dies, of course, that are lovely just by themselves, and these little trinkets that you get with it. And I had some of those out, but anyway, they're just adorable. So, and of course you get some ribbon, but my favorite by far is the paper. If that's all you got was the paper, well, you could do a million different things. So you can't see it real well in the catalog, so I want to show it to you. It's this very, very beautiful shiny foil, and each one has a design on the back. This one goes with Sierra sand, and you can see the other side is white printed on the foil. So beautiful. This one is soft sea foam. You kind of see the leaves that are so delicate back there, and then of course the papers that go with it. This one is Pool Party. And just dazzling just the way it is, but watch when you turn it over. And you can't, if you look closely, you can see that it is matches the Pool Party. A little hint of that color in it. This one they call Copper in the catalog, but it goes very well with Calypso Coral. And it's very coppery, as you can tell. Fresh Freesia. See the design, and then we turn it over and you can definitely see that fresh freesia color in the foil. Very shiny. This one is Petal Pink. It's hard to tell on this one. This is more of a gold, but it goes very nicely with the pink. So, talking about the Z fold, most of you know how to do it, but you may need a little review. I've done a video on that in the past. Well, let's just review it. So you take your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and you want to cut it in landscape at 4 1/4, just like this. And then you've got two pieces, so you can make two cards. Always a good idea to make two. As long as you're making one, you might as well do two. So cut it at 6, and this is what I mean at 6. And I just use my bone folder, and I said cut. I meant score. So you score it there at 6, and slide your paper over, get rid of that, and cut it at 3. Score it at 3. Boy, I'm really into that cutting. So then you're just going to use your bone folder and put it down and see how they got this. That's why we call it the Z fold. So it's basically just a little bit of an accordion turn. And now you have all kinds of panels in which to put your designer paper and use for other images. So I kind of tried to make it real simple for you. Probably made it complicated with all this, but your panel is, and I will put this on the website, Stamping with Mary Connections, so you can have that all of those dimensions. But So basically, your front panel like this, just building it here is all that we're doing. I'm putting the bigger one here. Now, I didn't put anything here, but you can use more of your paper if you want to, and have a little piece in the middle for your greeting. And then now remember on this one that you're only going to do half of the, put sticky on only half of the side because it's going to stick out on the edge. So the finished product is like this. Little hint, I found that I had to, when I used the block to stamp this, it didn't get as dark as I wanted it. I wanted it very bold and dark. So I used the Stamparatus, which worked much better because, as you know, you can lay it down, you can stamp it several times and it'll go in the same place. So that was just a little tip for that. And then I used a bit of the designer paper because it's so light, I can easily stamp on it and write my greeting. So happy stamping. Thanks for coming by.